Hi there, welcome back to our channel. Today I will be going over the tricep dip exercise and offering a few variations, increasing the level of intensity as you build up strength. So the first level I'm going to start with is actually a little bit of a tricep press rather than tricep dips. So you can start in a seated position, plant your feet flat on the floor, place your hands flat on the floor, palms down with your fingertips facing your body. In my starting position, my elbow is right over my wrist, and all I'm going to do is lean my body back, bending the elbow, and now my shoulder is over my wrist, and then I'm going to straighten my arm, bringing my elbow back to that starting position. So the movement phase is coming from the elbow, leaning back, loosen the elbow to lean back, allow your body to lower, straighten your arm by pressing into the floor and using the triceps to lift yourself back up. So this is a level 1 option here as you build up strength and get more comfortable with lifting your body up and down off of the floor or off of a raised surface. Level 2 is a tricep dip on the floor. So keeping that same hand position, you can keep your feet where they are. You're just going to lift your hips up off the floor, almost into a reverse tabletop position. So same thing here, the movement, you're still bending the elbow to lower your body down. Now you have more of your body to lift and lower. Drop your hips straight down, lift back up. I'm actually going to scooch back a little bit. So you're dropping and lifting your hips from the floor, kind of creating a straight line of motion, very vertical with that movement. A common error is to shift and swing your body back and forth. Yes, my elbow is slightly bending, but most of the movement is coming from my shoulder, and that is not a tricep dip exercise. That's going to really get into the rotator cuffs a lot more and increase the risk of injury because I'm putting all of my body weight into my shoulder. So again, dropping down a vertical line here with the hips, dropping straight down and lifting back up. So that's the variation from the floor. To take it a step further from there, you want to go to a raised surface. So a chair, your couch, a bench, whatever you have that's stable and sturdy and not going to fall from underneath you. I'm just going to back up to my bench here. And actually, ideally, you start from the seated position on your surface. Press your palm, the heel of your palm into that surface. Bring your hips off of that seat or that bench just about an inch. So as you drop down, your body is still really close to that surface as you lift and lower. So your body should really kind of graze as you lift and as you drop. Again, notice how I'm staying close to my surface rather than shifting my body forward and back. All right, vertical movement, straight up and down, not coming any lower than my shoulder height. All right, my elbow height, excuse me. My shoulder comes down, so just about in line with my elbow and back up. Not necessarily having to come down that low. It can still be higher than the elbow and lift back up. You just want to avoid going any lower than the shoulder. Otherwise, you're putting too much stress on those rotator cuff muscles. So that is your tricep dip option. Different variations from a seated position, doing tricep presses, from your hips lifted off the floor, raised up off the floor, into a tricep dip, to an actual raised surface off the floor, doing tricep extensions. All right, and that is your tricep dip.